So I recently made a video on the special rule where they just randomized your team. I had a lot of fun with this special rule because it kind of takes away any sort of strategy in a way, and it's just like what monsters can you throw into a team that are going to use work in a random order. So I had a lot of fun with that other team. I made this team because I wanted to showcase Mojignis. I've never really used him much in PvP. Spent 9 legendary bonus potions on him and spent all the time doing the bond quest because I don't think he's really usable without max bond. Bond Bloodthirst won't pierce, and Trial of Bonds doesn't really kill until he's max bonded. So I did that, and I was like, well, I spent the potions and all the time using him. Like, I feel like I should use him, right? If I put all that work into it. So I made this team with all of my bonded monsters. Some really good, make sense, Ryzen, Aura Dragon. Some aren't as great in PvP, like Onka Dragon I have max bonded. I'm working on a couple others, but these are just all the ones that I have fully done. Ian Rax, of course. Who else? Sataskagon, Draco Rosa. I just kind of bond monsters that I like and that I use a lot, both in PvE and PvP, hence like Draco Rosa, Onka Dragon are there. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay. Draco Rosa right off the bat is able to defang, get his Aegis Dragon into finishing snap range. I was also using Sea Leonis. This is my first time using him in a team, really. And I like him a lot. The raw finishing snap into the raw Blood Crave is pretty nice. And with Insomnia and Poison Immunity, he survives decently well. Obviously, he's a super epic, so he's not going to be one-shotting mythics on one kill and stuff like that. But he does the job. Raw Blood Crave there kills the Scarlagard. I lose XYZ to the Decide EX, but it's no biggie. His Mojinator comes in. I'm able to take the stealth off before doing a stun wave, which I can do here. I decided to take the stealth off Arachnoidra, but I didn't want to kill him because of the ALO next in line, who now I bring in. Prismarix could do the dual Slayerbane, which he does, but why did I do that? I don't know why I went for the Purifying Mist instead of killing ALO, but he also went for the double counter slash and just missed. I don't know why he didn't like Demoralize or Reckoning or something, but whatever, works for me. Double Survivor kills the Chronoceros, doesn't quite kill the Mojinator, but I'm able to kill the Prismarix with Doomgoo, and he's shielded. So Castigon is asleep, but that's no biggie. I kill the ALO, however, I don't know how to say her name, with the Blood Crave. Mojicraft comes in and take the shield off Doomgoo, which he then kills with Terror Dragon. Now Sataskagon can't really do anything because of Missile Torment, but it's also fine because this battle's pretty much over. He kills Missile Torment with the Aegis Dragon, but I can dual Slayerbane, Raw Hypnotize into Guardian Demise, which kills his Terror Dragon. Now he's got a Mojicraft and an Azita next in line. I killed the sleeping Azita because if I killed Mojicraft, another one would have come in to purify Azita and, just being safe, able to wrap up that battle there. Moving on to the next one against XX Chaos. Right off the bat, his Carmelet luckily has the target for Dreamender, so I lose Sataskagon there. But I can payback killer the Isidel. I don't know what I was looking for. Maybe something to kill Karina with, but he decides to just eat the Death Revenge, and somehow it killed. Does Tricranium have piercing Death Revenge? I feel like I don't remember that, but somehow it killed through. Oh no, I bet it's because Karina was on full health, so when she hit, flipped her health, she was on hold ground, the Death Revenge killed her. That makes sense. Arctic Claws here can't kill anyone, so he sends back the Vixen Blade. Do I want to take this Tenguko entrance? Yeah, of course, because I've got XYZ. So I kill the Carmelet, I take off all the stealths. Arctic Claws could kill XYZ. Oh, but the counter slash actually kills Nova Drake. So he got a little lucky there with the damage. Repulses my Missile Torment. Spectrefin can't really do anything except swap for Tenguko, which he does. I Earthquake. XYZ eats the stun, and then Earthquake pulls him into play. So he just gave up right up there. Final battle against David IMP. I have Piercing Blow for anybody. I feel like Crabriel's been in every front line. What are the chances? I do the shield there to shield Crabriel, do a summon, and then Purifying Mist, because I didn't really want to put anybody to sleep yet, because Crimseus would just toxic give turn to wake them up. Lavaronix gives turn to Poseidon to do 2 callings. Unfortunately for him, 3 callings. Unfortunately for him, he summoned 2 water Abyss Soldiers, so those aren't really going to be able to do anything. I hypnotized the Crimseus, so now he can't wake anybody up, and he's done a bunch of give turns already. Poseidon, what's he going to do? And Abyss Soldier Mist, what's he really going to do? They're both fighting against Solo here. I wish that Piercing Blow had killed the Shiny Aura Dragon, but also he's not really going to be able to do anything without Link, so he just does the Assisted Dusk. At this point, I'm just stalling for time. Like, the only sweeping potential I have is the Piercing Blow and these catapults from Sataskagon. But now Crabreal has double Survivor charged, so we're going to start being able to do some damage. Crimseus also has Survivor charged, but I'm not super worried about that. Double Survivor puts Shiny Aura Dragon to hold ground, and then the Catapult's going to kill Abyss Soldier Mist. Fairy Vast could, I don't know, attack boost. I think that's kind of all he can do. Decides to just Ultra Flesk. Crimseus might give turn or use Survivor. Poseidon can give turn back to the Fairy Vast, but again, like, that's why Abyssal Calling is always kind of scary, because you could end up summoning one that's going to shut down your solo. So instead he just goes for the Ultra Wave. I do the Earthquake now, which kills the Shiny Aura Dragon, and Loki could go for a Slash All. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. It's been 400 seconds, but instead I Skyfall Poseidon. Double Survivor I have charged now. Can't really do anything with Sataskagon, so I just Unlimited Summon. And there's the big Slash All from Ian Rax. Brings in his Ian Rax, Stratostrike, Nautilith, and Dreadmoth. Dreadmoth here has plenty of targets. He could really go for anyone. Shadowmorph is probably the best because he can Guardian Execute and then Dream Ender. Here, Earthquake would not be a good idea. Okay, True Hit kills Crabreal. Smart. Now he can Guardian Execute and Dream Ender. Probably Doom Goo, right? It would make the most sense. Or Draco-Rosa, I guess. Oh, because I guess Draco-Rosa was getting a turn first and had a target for Nautilith. So, you know, whatever. He could Detox Bite or double Poison Eater. Doesn't put Mojignis to hold ground. That's that bond defense buff here. I go for a Clone and then Demoralize Ian Rax so he can't get an Earthquake off. This Trial of Bonds, I would probably go for Stratostrike. Yep, kill him. I can Desperate Shield right before the Nox Egg gets a turn, and then stun Retribution the Dreadmoth so he can't get another Bloodthirst. Decide to kill Ian Rax instead. Oh, because I saw the Static Sphere, so I knew Ryzen would get a turn, and I knew I'd be able to kill Revenarcheon before he did whatever he was going to do. So I think I kill him here now with the Trial of... Yeah, okay. I could have also skipped and then tried to kill Revenarcheon with a Ryzen times up, and then Payback Killer the Hellfox with Mojignis, but either way, it didn't really matter. Raw Bloodcrave doesn't kill the Static Sphere. Honestly, worked in my favor so that Hellfox doesn't have Retribution charged. Now I'm just doing some summons. There's the Payback Killer. I've got pretty decent control right now with some fodder for Tricranium. Celeonis dies to the Explosion Revenge there. Stun Blitz to make sure Statosphere can't do another clone, and then kill his... Who was that monster? I wasn't even paying attention. But Payback Killer kills the Candy. Now I can pretty much sweep with Nova Drake. Rear load there is going to get Tricranium ready. This time's up. I decide to kill the Static Sphere with his Poseidon. Then the Stun Wave will put Hazuki out of play. Nautilith can't really do anything. I'm in a pretty good spot to do a Blessing Mortar here, which I do. Nautilith has no targets. Mojignis has the Bloodthirst ready, and he can't really do anything. Pierces through Hazuki's hold ground there. Poison Immune Punisher isn't going to do anything, and double Counter Slash wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun with this team and Mojignis. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.